My name is Sarali Ray, and this is the first episode of my series of being a business owner. I'll take you through the entire process I've been till this point and from now on, and maybe you can learn from it, because God knows it would have been easier if I would have known a few things, which I'm going to show you in this video. So yeah, I am going to my whiteboard and show you everything on my whiteboard. Was it the best investment this year? Definitely. I'm in love with this whiteboard. It's one of my best friends. Little disclaimer. This video is not going to be fancy with a wild script or wild editing. It's just me showing you the journey of my business. Excuse me if this won't be as fancy as usual as on my other videos. Can you see everything? So this is my new love, my whiteboard. Okay, so I think I'm going to make a timeline to show you what I've been dealing with so far. To this point, I founded two companies. One of them is a holding company, and the second one is a consulting company. So the reason why I founded two companies is because I just wanted to know how it feels like to have a lot of pain in life. I'm just kidding. So the reason for that is that taxation in Germany is a bitch. And I was trying to think ahead when doing this. So our entire journey starts in May 2024. All right. I had my colloquium of my last degree in May 2024, and it was finally finished with all the to-dos for university. So I decided that's the point where I have to start business. So the first struggle I was facing with was the form of organization. I did not know what kind of forms of organizations they are and which one is the one which would suit me. Just to let you know, I was studying economics. And although I was studying economics, I had no idea what kind of form of organization I would have to have. So that was my first challenge. The form of organization I chose is called in Germany Unternehmergesellschaft. It's called, the shortcut is UG. The second thing I had to do after I found the form of organization, and let me tell you, it took me a couple of weeks till I figured out what kind of form of organization I would choose. After I had this, the second thing was to find a notary. Because in Germany, the notary has to be in your city, because that's where your company is going to be listed. And in May 2024, I contacted the notary and told her that I would like to found a business. The next thing I had to do is to open a bank account for my company. So you're looking for a bank account where you don't have to pay a lot of fees. The problem over here is that a lot of banks want you to already have the company. The next issue I was facing with, which I wouldn't have thought in the first place that would be that difficult, is the name. So you might think this is an obvious one and it shouldn't be that difficult, but it was. My holding's name was the shortcut of my name. And I personally thought that this combination of letters with holding is so unique that I didn't even check whether the name is already taken or not. And when I wanted to open up the bank account, I realized there's already a company called SLR Holding, which is a bad thing, because obviously there can't be a company with the same name. But nevertheless, I still founded the company. I talked to my notary and I told her about the issue. And she said we can try it anyway, because the other company was not in the same district court as I was. So it was a 50-50% chance that I would be able to found my company. And the process from finding a bank account and dealing with the struggle of the name took me till August. One of the reasons why it took so long was also the fact that I thought that the notary would first have to found a company and then I can create a bank account, but apparently I first had to create the bank account and then I was able to found a company. Till I figured that out, it took, I think, maybe 3 weeks because I contacted the notary and I was like, yeah, so when are we going to start the business process? And she was like, yeah, you have to send me an evidence of the bank statement that you deposited the seed capital. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't get that in the first place. So yeah, when I did that, the company was finally founded in August, the first company. That was it for my first episode of the Business Owner series. Check in for the next episode to see how the story continues. Peace out.